Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Chris Karafotis. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with the IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be going over information on how to utilize all these tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and take in a little bit of this at a time, you'll be up to speed before you know it. So for the webinar tonight, we're going to do a question and answer session. So go ahead and start entering in your questions into the chat area that you have about IBOtoolbox or its family of websites. If you wait until the end, chances are you're not going to get your questions answered. So go ahead and start entering in your questions. So if this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance. I'm going to show you how to get extended training on the IBOtoolbox platform and its family of websites. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 400 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. This credit coupon code is only good for those that are in live attendance at the webinar here. So you want to make sure that you stay tuned in until the end when I give out this code. It will not be available anywhere else, and it is time sensitive, meaning that you will need to redeem it right away before it expires. I'm going to walk you through the Credit Center and how to redeem this credit coupon code so that there are no questions about it. It's not automatic, so if you're thinking that, hey, I signed in for the webinar, I'll automatically get those 400 credits, you won't. You need to wait until the end when I announce the credit code, and then you need to go and redeem that credit coupon code. Okay, so a couple of things that I want to say before we get started. For those of you that don't know me, I am an IBOtoolbox member just like each one of you. I've been here at IBO for over 5 years. I've been in the network marketing industry for 16 years. And in addition to hosting these webinars, I'm also the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I also do training video tutorials for the site. And again, I'm a member just like each one of you. I'm not an employee of IBOtoolbox. I do these trainings because I love this platform, and it's really important for all of the members to get trained correctly on how to use all these tools and resources. You know, when you join a business or when you decide to choose a profession, you don't just wake up one morning and just say, I'm just going to go do it. You're going to need some training, some education on how to do that task or that job or you know, what that business is all about. IBOtoolbox is no different. So we can have hundreds of thousands of members here on the platform, but it's not going to do any one of us any bit of good if those members do not know how to use all the tools and resources. That's why training is really important to each and every one of you. When you refer new members to IBOtoolbox, get them to a webinar or get them to, you know, the resources where they can get training. So what I want to go over first of all with you is the platform, the training platform for IBOtoolbox. It's called marketwithchris.com, and you can get to marketwithchris.com either by going to my IBO social profile page, which is /IBO trainer, and click on this graphic here. Within IBOtoolbox, if you scroll down to the bottom right-hand side, you're going to see Market with Chris Training. And you can click here to get access to it. You'll have to register, so when you get to the site, you're going to, there's a welcome video here, a little bit more about me, about the site, etc. So to register, you're going to click on Gain Access Now for free. It's completely free to register. So you're going to create an account, and then that'll give you the ability to log in. Okay, so once you log in on the inside, you're going to get access to 42 IBOtoolbox lessons, plus 5 rebrandable traffic and sales systems setup lessons. Okay, so for the IBOtoolbox lessons, there's anything from completing your profile, sending out messages to your associates, posting on the wall, utilizing the IBO wall filters, how to accept associate invitations, how to use the IBO search feature, an introduction to the credit center, everything you wanted to know, how to purchase credits, how to convert credits, how to earn credits, and how to redeem credit coupon codes. Advertising, how to create a listing ad, how to set up a banner ad. Promotional links and graphics, you're going to want to know how to use these banners and graphics that you have access to promote IBOtoolbox, because you're definitely going to want to spread the word about IBO to your fellow marketers and also your team. You want to get everybody using these resources. There's IBOtoolbox apps. We've got our press release app, we've got our IBO URL and .NET alias, we've got IBO mobile. We also have the SMS lookup tool, and we have a third-party app called Response Magic Autoresponder. So there's some really cool apps that you can use. We also have other websites that are part of the IBO family. We've got IBO Extra, we've got IBO Banners, we've got IBO Exchange, IBO Gigs, IBO List, and IBO Tube, and the list keeps growing and growing. So as IBOtoolbox development team develops new tools and resources and platforms, I do the training for them, the training videos for you guys. So this is definitely a site to come to, and you earn credits for going through all these lessons. You earn IBO credits. So just with the IBOtoolbox lessons alone, you can earn 2,100 credits, okay? In addition to the rebrandable traffic, you can earn a total of 2,350 IBO credits. So that's a lot of credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on IBO. So it's definitely well worth it. If you think that you know how to do all these things at IBO, you might want to rethink that, because even if you've been on this platform for a while, things change constantly, and lots of new tools have just been developed within the last few months. So there is new training on it. So take advantage of the training here and definitely get your credits. I also give away free credits every week in the members area, and there's also specials too that I run. I've got other courses like social media training, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook ads, and other courses that you can take as well. Okay, so if you've just joined us, make sure that you enter in your question into the chat area. Tonight is a question and answer session. Okay, so let me just take a look here real quick to make sure. All right, great. You guys are doing a great job already with the questions. Okay, so one thing that I want to go over really quickly is I want to show you where everything is seen on IBOtoolbox, where, you know, the traffic comes in, what percentage of the traffic is non-member traffic, what percentage of the traffic is member traffic, because it's really important to know who you're actually marketing to. One of the biggest misconceptions of when people join IBOtoolbox is they think they're marketing to the other members. They're not. It's all about building relationships. However, if you build your profile, set up your profile, and add your businesses in, and everything that you do gets pushed out to your profile, that's where those members, which is actually 4% of the daily traffic, and those non-members, which is actually 96% of the daily traffic, can find out more about you. So it's all about participating here at IBO, doing the things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis to move your business forward. So let me just tell you a little bit about IBOtoolbox. IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. What I mean by that is there's no competitor bashing, there's no, negativity in any of the press releases that go out, or anything like that, posting on the wall, commenting on other members' wall posts. There's no negativity. It's always positive professional atmosphere here at IBO. And that's really important because a lot of times you'll get on other social networks, and if someone had a bad result with the business opportunity that you're promoting, things can really get ugly. And that's not how IBOtoolbox wants business conducted here. IBOtoolbox wants everyone to feel safe promoting their business here. So those are the rules. And it's really important that you take a look at the rules and guidelines here at IBO. Down at the bottom of the website here, there's an acceptable use policy. So some of the things that you'll find out that you cannot do at IBO is you cannot use or post adult material. That's against the terms or the acceptable use policy. You cannot use any kind of software, automated software on the platform. Again, it's all about building relationships. And you cannot spam the members through the message system or through the chat area, okay, because you will get reported. And if a few members complain about you for spamming them, then you're going to get suspended. So it's really important that we keep this platform professional for all of us to use. So I hope that you agree with me. It's the best way to operate business. Okay, so what I just mentioned earlier was 96% of the daily traffic is non-member traffic and 4% is member traffic. So IBOtoolbox gets over 350,000 visitors each day. And the way that they're finding you is based on the content that you're putting into IBO. Your press releases that you've written, your wall posts, your comments, everything gets indexed in the search engines. So what happens is you've written a press release and somebody's went to Google and they've entered in search terms about what you've written in your press release. That's how that 96% of the daily traffic is finding you. Okay, so, and people are constantly looking for business opportunities, or they might be looking for a certain business opportunity, or to make some money, or whatever you use for your search terms. That's how they're finding you. So if you're interested in seeing the daily stats for the system, you can get that on the right side of the dashboard. So already today, IBOtoolbox has had over 214,000 visitors. Okay, that's a lot of visitors. Okay, and obviously we still have a few hours to go, so there's probably no doubt that it's going to get over 350,000 visitors today. Okay, and remember that you also need to participate, okay? It's not about just being here. It's about doing all these things, writing posts and everything else. All right, so let's show you where your information is being found. So let's focus in on press releases. So if you were to write a press release, it's going to be pushed out here to the wall. Okay, this is where the non-members are going to see you. So here's one about kitchens. Kitchens can be the hub of your home, okay? So every time you write a press release, it's automatically pushed out to the wall. So we as members can click on View Press Release, and we can go and read about the press release, and we can comment there. Okay, so if we were to go to the wall filters, we could filter any of this. Okay, so let's, again, focus on press releases. So if I wanted to see all the press releases that have been pushed out, I could just click on press releases. So I've got a listing of all the different press releases, what their title is, and the ability to click on them to go comment. All right, so this is the wall. 4% of the traffic is seeing this. Okay, but let's go to the outside and kind of take a visual of what you see here. Let's go to the outside here. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to filter it here on the outside. Okay, so these are the press releases, and it's pretty much the same thing. One or two might have snuck in between the time that I went over here. So 96% of the daily traffic also sees these press releases when they come here. If I go to the main IBO hub here, and I go to press releases, I get it again, the same ones. Okay, so this is another area that 96% of the daily traffic comes to. Also keep in mind that everything that you do is going to be pushed out on your IBO social profile page. Okay, so all of your comments and wall posts are on your social wall. Okay, so this is my social wall, all the comments here. Okay, now, so keep in mind that everything you do here is going to end up on the outside and also on your profile page and on the main IBO hub. So that's a lot of traffic. So you have your fingertips at over 350,000 visitors each day. But if you're not actively participating in the platform by writing your press releases, commenting, and constantly posting on the wall and commenting on other members' wall posts, you're not going to be seen as much as if you are participating and doing all those things. So it's really important. So think of participation as the key to IBOtoolbox. So basically, IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like each one of us. And it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, tool, widget, and app is developed to help you promote your business and get exposure. So again, the more you participate, the more you're going to get that exposure that your business needs. So IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers. And the cool thing about IBO is that it allows you or the members to develop the relationships with the other members, getting them to know, like, and trust you. So there's no need to spam your business opportunity or in the chat area or through the message system, because they can click on your name at any time and go to your page. Okay, just by clicking on your name, they go to your page, they can view your wall, they can view your press releases, videos, etc. Okay, and see all of your posts and your comments, your business links over here, your businesses as well, professional listing of all your businesses that you have. So there's lots and lots of information. Think of IBO Social, your profile page, as your public storefront. Okay, so once you realize that everything that you do here within IBOtoolbox on the dashboard and these links here is going to be pushed out to the outside. All right, so think of IBOtoolbox as your back office. All right, so hopefully that'll give you a little bit better idea of what IBOtoolbox is. So now I'm going to start answering some of these questions, and let's take a look and see. Okay, so the first question is, where do you place a banner on your profile? Well, first of all, to place a banner, you're going to go to My Advertising. And you're going to create a new ad. The banner that goes on your IBO social profile page happens to be a 468 by 60. So you're going to click on Create New 468 by 60. You're going to give it a friendly name. Here, let me pull up one that I've already got going here. Okay. I'm going to figure out. Okay, so this is one that I have for the IBO webinar. So that's the friendly name, and the ad name is going to go over here on the left-hand side, and it's really just for your reference, so that's why it's called a friendly name. Okay, ad name, friendly name, same thing. So I called this one IBO Webinar 468. The ad type is the one that we chose. The banner ad was 468 by 60. The website link is the target link, okay, where you want people to go to find out more about what you're advertising on your banner. So I have a link to the IBO webinar because I want people to register for the webinar so that they attend the webinar and they get trained on how to use the platform. So I've got the link for the webinar there. And then the graphic URL is where that banner image is hosted. Okay, this is really important. You will always need that link. Okay, it's going to end in a .jpg, a .png, or .gif if it's animated. Okay, this happens to be an IBO banners that I have over there. So it's www.ibobanners.com, and then it's got some characters after that, and then the end is a .jpg. Display speed, I always leave it on default. There's many factors that you can consider for doing these, for the speed here, but it really depends on how many people are running banner ads on the platform, okay? If they are running an ad where you're placing your ad, okay, how many people are running in that location that you want to place it, and how much traffic that gets. So we're talking about the profile page. So if you get a lot of traffic to your profile page, then you probably just want to leave it at default, okay? It really doesn't matter because you're going to get traffic. It just, if you want to stretch it out, the only thing that I would suggest is you put it on very slow, okay? If you're worried about your all ads run from credits converted to impressions, if you're worried about your impressions being used up quickly. But it's all good because it's going to get seen, and impressions are deducted when the banner is shown, and each different ad size deducts a different amount of impressions. Like the 468 deducts 3 impressions when it's shown. Okay, so it's going to automatically subtract 3 impressions. So display location. So if you want to run it on your IBO social profile page, you definitely want to make sure that you've got a check mark here where it says My IBO social profile page. If you want to run it on other members' IBO social profile pages, you can check that. You can run it on the main IBO social hub page. You can run it on the IBOtoolbox newsletter, IBO gigs, or in the middle of the IBOtoolbox wall. So we're going to leave this as is, but after you've filled it in, then you're going to click on Save Ad. Once you do that, it's really important that you preview your ad. So here's where this one is, okay? So we're going to click on Preview. Let's pretend it was turned off, because before you turn it on to activate the ad, you want to preview it and make sure everything's set up right. So if I preview and I click on this, it should take me to register for the webinar, which it does, okay? So it all looks good. It goes where I want it to go. Close it out and turn it on. Whoops, where is it? Here it is. Okay, so then it's running. All right, so hopefully that answered your question. And then if you want to run an ad on your IBO social profile page, it's going to run up here in this area. For those members that are part of Club IBO, you actually get an ad-free IBO social profile page. What does that mean? That means that you absolutely still should run a banner ad on your page because it's a page all about you. It's your public storefront. But it also means that no other member can occupy that space if you're part of Club IBO. So it's going to be all your stuff there. All right? And you always want to run an ad on your profile page because that prevents anyone else from running an ad on your page. Okay, so if that did not answer your question, please let me know, but I think it probably did. Okay, I have a new phone and I need to know how to get the IBO app on it. Well, it's all you have to do is go to It's not an app that you download. You just go to the website. So from your mobile phone, you're going to go to IBOtoolbox.com. Okay? And you're going to put your IBOtoolbox username and password in. And then you're going to click on Login. So obviously on a phone it's a more condensed version. Trying to think of my password there. Okay, so once you get in, you can post on the wall, you can manage your ads, you can accept associate requests, and you can send and receive or reply to messages from your associates. In Credit Center, you can convert credits, you can purchase credits, you can manage your Club IBO back there, and more. Okay, redeem credit coupons as well. So you can just about do almost everything you can do on the regular IBO. But this is what it looks like, obviously different, a little bit different on your mobile phone. So again, it's just IBOtoolbox.com/.com. That's it. I also have a press release about IBO and also too as well training at Market with Chris. Okay, let's see here. Is there a section where we can make our own banners? If there is, where would I find it? IBObanners.com. Okay, so you can go to, here's a graphic here, but you can also go to just IBObanners.com. Okay, so at IBO Banners, you get access to a huge banner library that you can take those banners and you can customize, maybe with your team name. There's thousands of banners back there. You also have access to unlimited banner hosting. What does that mean? You can host any banners that you make or that you have that don't have hosting for them. Remember, every banner needs to have hosting, that hosting URL or that graphic image URL, so you can upload them to IBO Banners and host it, and they'll supply you with that graphic URL. And there is a banner builder creator that you can make your own banners from scratch, or you can use some templates to get started. And so it's at IBObanners.com. Okay, what are the free mobile apps we can use? Okay, as far as IBO Toolbox apps, the mobile application is free. Okay, so the apps, the PR tool is free, the IBO URL tool is free. The SMS lookup tool costs you just a few credits, not much at all, but otherwise they're all free, and you earn credits for writing the press releases. You also earn credits, let's see, yeah, so you earn credits for press releases. You earn extra credits. You can write 2 press releases a day and earn credits, and if they're authentic press releases, you earn even more credits. Okay, perfect. So by having the banner posted on different pages, do they use the same impressions collectively? Well, every time it's shown. So if it's shown on one page, if it's shown on 2 different pages, like if it's shown on your IBO social profile page, it's going to deduct 3 impressions, okay? If it's shown on someone else's IBO social profile page because you have it running there, it's going to deduct another 3 impressions. So yeah, every time it's shown, no matter where, it's going to deduct impressions. And to get an idea of how many impressions each different size deducts, it says it right below each banner. Okay. I don't understand what you said about the IBO URL. What is the purpose of it? What can you do with it? The IBO URL works as a link shortener. Okay, so Basically, it shortens those long, ugly affiliate links that are 5 miles long. And if you add a .net alias to it, it makes it make more sense. Okay, so here's one of mine that I have for my one sign up per day. So when you create a new IBO URL, it'll automatically spit out a or generate a link for you. So this is ibourl.com/2ygt. Okay, so if we were to go to edit this, this is this long URL. Okay, so once I created it, it shortens it. So it shortens it with this, and then I added a .net alias and I named it Get One Sign Up Per Day. Okay, so it's similar to like Bitly or whatever, but it's more personalized. Okay, it also, the other thing that it does is, this one I don't have it on. Let me show you a good example here. Okay, so for this one, yes, I have the top menu bar. It also brands you in a very professional manner. So this one I actually have for HTML, to learn HTML. So when you go there, it's htmldog.com. So this is just the basic whatever, the one that's automatically generated. But check out this menu bar up here. This is cool. Okay, so I've got my picture there. If somebody clicks on my name, it's going to take them to my profile page to learn more about me. It shows off my likes and comments, my videos. If I click on my videos over here, you're going to see a drop down with my recent videos that I have, how many views each one of them have gotten. Press releases, the same thing. Let's see, there we go. They can actually fill out a learn more form where they can enter in their name and their email, and this will become a lead for me, which is housed under the lead section here at IBO, the My Lead section here. And then there's also a live chat, so if anybody chats here, it's going to end up over on IBOtoolbox. Okay, so it's very, very cool. They can also follow me on my other social networks as well, and it gives my rating up top here. So a very, very professional looking menu bar. The other thing, as I mentioned, the .net alias, let me find that again. Okay, so I went and named this one Learn Basic HTML. Okay, so up at the top here, it's got that. Saves that link. When you just do you know, obviously when you just use the system generated link, it's just going to look like any of those other ones, except for the personalization that you can do. So hopefully that answered your question. Let's see, what do we have next? Lots of awesome questions, you guys. Okay, perfect. All right, for whoever it was that asked how many visitors IBO got for the month of June, I don't have the exact count. I don't know, but I know that it was well over 10 million. So that's a lot of visitors. Okay, so that's about all that I have for you. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is definitely going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. Realize that IBOtoolbox is 100% free for all of us to use, but it's not free to operate, okay? A site of this magnitude has to cost thousands of dollars each month to keep running. So it's really important to give back to a platform that does so much for us. And there's a few different ways that you can do that. You can do that by purchasing credits, becoming part of Club IBO, becoming a contributor, or you can visit third-party sponsor ads located throughout the platform. It all helps keep IBO Toolbox free for all of us. So we're going to go to the Credit Center, and I'm going to show you how to redeem your credit coupon code. So we're going to click on Credit Center, and we're going to click on Redeem Coupon. And this is really important. Again, this is not automatic, so please listen carefully. So we click on Redeem Coupon, and if for some reason you're not getting this box to pop up, you need to make sure, first of all, that you're using Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, okay? IBO Toolbox does not work with Internet Explorer. You also need to make sure that you have all pop-ups disabled on your computer, okay? Because if you've got your pop-ups set to block pop-ups, or your computer set to block pop-ups, you will not see this screen. Okay, so before I give you the credit coupon code, let's say what it asked me is to visit some ads, at least one of the following links. But let's say that, hey, you know I've been over here and I've been at IBO banners and I've clicked on this. So I've already done that. So I'm going to go ahead and check this. Well, guess what? You can't check it. This box is not enabled for that check mark. What it says is, in order to unlock the redemption tool and redeem your credits, please click and visit ads located at least one of the following links. So one of these following links here, whatever they might be, you need to click on them. So I'm going to click on IBOtoolboxnews.com, and I'm going to click here. And I'm also going to go to IBO Toolbox. And I know this is going to take me back to the dashboard. However, this box is still open on the original one that I did. Now when I go, or the original time that I opened it up, now when I go and check this, it works. Okay, so really important that you need to follow these instructions. Okay, so tonight's credit code is wall filters. Okay, and then click on Redeem Coupon. It should say accepted, 400 credits were added. Thank you guys for coming to the webinar. Have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.